It went to the wrong window for a second. It told me that I should play this game with a controller, but I'm going to see how it feels with a keyboard and mouse before I do that. The game contains content and themes of domestic violence, emotional abuse, sexual assault, suicide, mental illness, child abuse, and other mature themes. Find yourself experiencing a negative reaction to these themes, or if you need mental health resources, please visit the link below. Yeah, I'm playing the PC version. I managed to get the early access for this too. Continue. Go ahead. Yeah, that works. Compare images and adjust gamma correction your preferred level. Gamma. But well, I didn't even touch anything. Hey. Motion blur. Turn that shit off. You don't need that on here. QuickTime event icon visibility. Change QuickTime event icon visibility option. You can turn it on or off. I just need to know it's left click. Okay. I was a bit occupied to type at the time, but I agree. Silent Hill 2 hasn't had a huge impact the whole genre versus MGS. Yeah, exactly. Like Silent Hill 2 has influenced so many games. Like look at Signalis, which absolutely popped off in terms of indie, and this game has influenced so many horror games after it. Compared to Metal Gear, which is just in its own little bubble. I mean, you have games that try to kind of do what Metal Gear did, but it's mostly just around Metal Gear. So I'm sorry, but Silent Hill 2 was probably like one of the most influential and best PS2 games, in my opinion. Shame Silent Hill 3 didn't even get put on that list too, but I guess just one game to, you know. James's color. What? The heck? You can. Oh, this is for colorblind mode. As much as I love MGS and MGS3, it was good, but compared to SH2, not even close. Yeah, like I love Metal Gear, don't get me wrong. I think it's fantastic. But like, come on. Radio static indicator. What is it? Enables on-screen indicator when radio emits sound. Interesting. We don't need that on. I don't need like extra UI things. I like that you can have things like this on the HUD if you want, but you don't need it. Text? Show subtitles on. Good. Non-verbal captions visibility. Gate creaks. Do we want that? Do you guys want to have noises? How excited are we for SH2R? Oh, bro. I was sitting, I told myself I would go to sleep early, and then I just sat there waiting to download the game. I'm like, I can download it eventually if I just sit here long enough. I freaking ended up thinking that I couldn't play it early on Steam, so I ended up buying it on my PlayStation. So now I have 2 copies of this. It was a complete accident, but now I can play it on my PlayStation or my PC. Was it a mistake? Maybe, but double the playthrough. Yeah. Oh, we got so many playthroughs of this that I'm gonna do. I'm not just playing it once. We gotta do all the endings. That looked fine. Your settings have been saved. Remember that you can change them at any time. Neat. I think where my mouse is isn't being indicated correctly, because look at where the knife is right now. Unless it's the base of the knife that counts as the indicator and not the tip. Weird. Can I change that? Aim assist magnetism. We're gonna see how that works. You get extra DLC for pre-ordering on PS5. Well, I pre-ordered on both, so there we go. Combat challenge. What happens if I change that? Governs the difficulty of combat. Remember that this option can be adjusted later in the settings menu. We're doing hard mode. Puzzle difficulty settings affect the content of the game and cannot be changed mid playthrough. Hell yeah. Changes initial interface options. Remember that this option can be adjusted. Shows tutorials and tips during gameplay. Well, the game's different, so I should leave that on. Ammo display dynamic. Subtitle names on. Okay. Games is mask. So we're not gonna wear one of these for this first playthrough, but we will wear one of these on later playthroughs just because I want to see what it looks like in cutscenes. But I think seeing me in this while James is going like, "Oh, have you seen my wife? Oh, I'm so sad," would kind of fuck everything over. I'll try playing with the 90s filter later. For now, let's just play as Bloober intended. Also on hard mode. Check it out, it's Mira the dog. My favorite Silent Hill character. Did your aiming reticle magnetize the Pyramid Head's booty? Probably. I saw the Bloober thing that you posted, yeah. Oh look, you can see what on his ring finger. You can actually see where the ring was. Now touch your face. Good lord, I'm handsome now. The Bloober apology. Yeah, there's this goofy Twitter post that's going around that says we are sorry to, like, because there was a lot of skepticism about Bloober running this project, right? So it has like a bunch of boxes you can tick about like reasons why you should apologize to Bloober for doubting them. I'm gonna shut up during cutscenes. Music is so good. It's just like the original. I thought the actual team made an apology. Hell no, they don't. They don't need to give us an apology. Did you see the Megamind one going around? Like he actually did it.
Restless dreams. I see that town. Silent Hill.
She said the thing. Sorry.
You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place.
Oh, this sounds so good.
Waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
This James voice is so good.
So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Could Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Oh, I'm in control. Hello, James. Okay, I feel like so controlling James feels a lot like Leon did in Resident Evil 2 remake. Oh, that's it. I mean, that's a good thing, right? Hello. I want to see if we can. What if I just try leaving? Like, I'm just like, bye. I'm gonna go home. But yeah, this James voice is great. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Try to leave Silent Hill in the observation deck area. The game's like, nah, bro, you can't just go home. Get back in there. Early leave ending. Could you imagine if they actually added that as an ending? Just like, nah, peace out, I'm good. I'm going home. So I'm assuming that after you finish the game for the UFO ending, the blue gem would be in here because you can come back. And this is one thing I'm very nervous about is that doors, because this is gonna whoa whoa, I got a little stuttery. Hey, never opening that door again. But as I was saying, there's no obviously like jumps between opening doors and stuff, meaning enemies can probably follow me now. Are you nervous about that? Hello, map. Okay, yeah, we're heading towards the graveyard because we can't go down that tunnel. Same as before. Yeah. Yeah, this James voice is great. There should not be anything up here. You know what would be an interesting thing for me to do is after we finish this game once, we're gonna take there's a guide that is on I think it's called Silent Hill Memories, and it uses a very specific guide to like guide you through the original Silent Hill 2. We should try using that guide and see if we can replicate how to finish the game with that guide. I have no idea how. That'd be a cool way to play the game. Yeah, we'll try playing it like that with an old guide to see how it works. Sound of movement. Ooh. This is already a much more interesting path to go down. Going down like a nature trail. I'm already scared, not gonna lie. Hell yeah. Let's get immersed, guys. I'm turning the lights off. Is that a save point? Save point. That made my controller rumble.
It's like someone's groping around my skull.
That's why I'll use every save point. The red paper is dangerous. We're gonna run into Angela now. Everybody wanted to harass because they're like, why is her face a little chubby? People freaking out about Angela.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Yeah, exactly, Cove.
But... I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog, either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone.
This dialogue is not one-to-one.
Someone very important to me.
It's more natural, in my opinion.
I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother.
That's still
It's
in
been
that.
so long since I've seen her.
Instead of calling her mama, she wants to call her mom.
My father and brother were here, but I can't find them either.
The main points are still the same, like saying that she can't find the gravestones for her brother or father.
I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No,
Hi, Rob.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Would you find a logoless sweater in this day and age? That's what I want to know. You live like this? And you think if I stand in the water long enough, a giant sea monster will come and eat me? Like Resident Evil 4 or something? Hi, Fuse. Well, just a reminder, we're only playing for like a couple hours, then I need to swap to Dead by Daylight, and then we're coming back to this. Get out of the way, gate. I'm going back to my save point. Played Thomas Wayne in the Batman. Oh, hell yeah. I love the Batman. Nobody talks about that Batman very much. So one thing that we're going to hear on our way back, this would be where the chainsaw would be on don't move, okay? The chainsaw would be over here or around those logs on a New Game Plus, but we're going to start hearing footsteps behind us soon, if this is like the original. But we're going to see how much of this matches up with the OG. Might restart game graphic. Hold on. Don't do that, game. Graphics. Turn that off. The frame rate decided to die for a second. Pretty sure it was because of VSync again. VSync trying to capture the frame rate of my monitor perfectly with the game, but I shouldn't have that on ever. This monitor is old. So whenever it tries to do that, it's gonna explode. Hold on. We're gonna just do a thing real quick. Exit game. Give me a second. If you would. My monitor is 10 years old. Oh boy. I'm gonna readjust settings in a second if it keeps doing that, or we could swap to play on the PlayStation 5 because I have both versions. If I keep getting like little stutters like that, I'll just swap. That was my main concern with getting it on the PC anyway, was I don't know how well it'll run on my computer. So I got both versions. Yes, Reed? Are you gonna ask me why I bought 2 versions of the game? Hey, Yugi. Is that what you're about to ask me? No, just looking at you in disappointment. Why? Because I bought 2 versions of the game. I just got back from As What Happened. It kept doing a little stutter, so I'm gonna try lowering the settings in a second and see if that helps the frame rate. Otherwise, if we could swap to the PlayStation version. Because my thing was like, I don't know if it's gonna run properly on my PC because it's getting a little old. You know, this is supposed to be like more recent hardware. When I jumped into box stream to get that pick, some people were mentioning things about stuttering. I'll just lower the settings if anything. We'll see if that helps it. But yeah, so far the dialogue has been not exactly one-to-one. Like there's things that they added to make it feel more natural with the dialogue, which I remember when you hear about stuff about people talking about Silent Hill, they're like, well, the dialogue always felt kind of floaty and unnatural, which added to the mystique of the town. It's like, but these are normal people. It's not like they're, I don't know. I mean, yeah, they get affected by the town and the things that they see, but it doesn't mean that they talk like they're wacky NPCs. That's more of just always like early game dialogue sounding weird. Like, let's not act like the dialogue in what Resident Evil 1, 2, or a bunch of other games was perfect. Think of freaking Symphony of the Night. Think you I would do such a thing? No. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. RA1 is a cinematic masterpiece. Oh, yeah. Jill, take this lockpick. Perhaps you, the master of unlocking. What are you do here? This man are sick. All right, computer's about to explode. Give it a second. Everybody say goodbye. Oh, but yeah, I also took the early morning shift off of my work schedule for tomorrow. So we're going to be able to go for a very long time today. Am I going to finish? Probably not, but we'll finish whatever we don't finish tomorrow. This is supposed to be 16 to 18 hours. That's insane. I can finish the original Silent Hill 2 in like 3 hours now? 2 hours? That's incredible. That it's up to 16 hours of content. Well, I assume with like the cutscenes being more like immersive and there being more lore plus more areas to explore, they added more to the game, which you're not necessarily going to go for when you're running through stuff. There's a gold trophy for finishing the game without killing anything via ranged weapons. Easy. Get a chainsaw. Mow everything down. Jet engine preparing for liftoff. Everybody strap in. I look forward to the speedruns. Me too. I can't wait to see what the tech is for the speedruns. I hope one of these, like, one speedrun tech is like you have to slap Pyramid Head's ass and run past him or